Hi Venom community, hi, hope everyone's keeping really well. I'm back for another video. Apologies, I've been away for a while now, basically just preoccupied with doing other things. I've been doing a lot of home recording, much belated project with some help from my brother to record my songs. Something I've been meaning to do for years, since well before lockdown. And I've just manana put it off. Just apathy as usual on my part. Just getting the mojo and the inspiration and energy to do it, really. So yeah, I've really made a concerted effort to do this because I felt that it was important for me to get these songs recorded. Probably not for anybody else really, but just for myself really. You know, just a personal thing to do, have a record of them and get them properly recorded. So yeah, that's, as I say, that's a work in progress. No idea when it will be finished. It could go on for months and months, and it probably will. So I'll be talking to you this time next year, and I'll still be, yeah, oh my God, still cutting this bloody record. So, but I've got about 8 songs, so it's coming on. So yeah, I'll obviously keep you updated with that. But you're not here for that. You're here for the records and the finds. Yeah, so I haven't bought an awful lot. I'm pretty much up to capacity in terms of my collection now. So I've already told Ben that I'll probably be looking to do a purge early in the new year. I have bought a few online purchases, which I'm going to show you now. A couple of them are new releases. Rest of them are reissues. So yeah, this is the second time I'm filming this video because for some reason it turned off after about 10 minutes. Total inexplicably, got no idea why. I might be getting with my data or something, maybe needs a purge, but anyway, we'll go for it and see how far we get. So okay, so the first one is this. So this is Jim Sullivan's One Lonely Elm UFO. So probably a lot of you know the backstory with this. This is one of those kind of legendary artists who recorded an album and then disappeared in 1975 in, I think, New Mexico, and literally just left his, I think rented a hotel, left his keys, his unsold records, guitar, all his effects, and just kind of walked off into the sunset, as it were. I'm sure it didn't quite happen like that, but that's kind of the narrative that you kind of hear about it. So yeah, he was a great artist, folk singer, used to play in clubs a lot, as a lot of those kind of troubadours type singers did. Recorded this album in 1969, and it's just a psychedelic folk marvel, really. It's, you know, just wonderfully oblique, strange lyrics, just fantastic sense of melody, and the feel. His vocals are just wonderful. Really been enjoying this record. I've known about it for years, but I just never got around. It's just another one that fell through the cracks that I never got around to buying. But yeah, it's a nice package, gatefold. I don't think this is the original cover. It comes on ordinary black vinyl. As I say, this is a Light in the Attic reissue from 2019. Really easy to get hold of, pretty cheap on Amazon or online. Comes with a really nice booklet as well, which gives you context about the artist, his background, a bit about his family life, and obviously the disappearance and so on. lyrics. Just a really, really nice set and package. That's a I guess about some of the Light in the Attic re-releases as well on the inner sleeve there. And then came with this sort of Obi style strip as well. So yeah, really, really nice. Highly recommended if you don't have it or haven't heard it. So that's Jim Sullivan and UFO. Okay, next one, artist I've always really, really enjoyed. This is probably my second favourite album of theirs. This is, I'm not sure it's the first time I've it's certainly the first reissue on vinyl. And when my friend posted it on Facebook, I thought, yep, I'm getting a copy of that. So this is Supergrass's 4th album, and this is Life on Other Planets. It's on white vinyl. Also comes with a second disc, 10-inch, on sort of green and black marbled, called Live Forum. So it's live recordings, which is strangely the same 3 tracks, just presumably on a different night, on side A and B. So you get two live versions of 3 of the songs. The fourth songs are Brecon Beacons and Evening of the Day, which are off the main studio album, and they're just recorded once. So yeah, a bit of an off on that, but I have played it. It's nice versions. It's well recorded. It's good live recording. So yeah. So if you haven't heard this album, this has the singles on Rush Hour Soul, Seen the Light, which was very, very T-Rex, and the single Grace, which I think was the first song I felt, which is really, really great single, one of my favourites of theirs. The Punky, Never Done Nothing Like That Before. Yeah, just the usual wonderful mix of sort of pop from various eras, done as only Supergrass can do it, with Gaz Coombs' distinctive vocals. And yeah, just a really nice reissue. Okay, sticking with reissues, this is a really good one as well. Really been enjoying this. This is Vagabonds of the Western World. So this is Thin Lizzy's 1973 release. Sorry, a bit of glare, still got the shrink wrap on. So this is when they were 3-piece. So you've got Brian Downey on percussion, Eric on guitars and vocals, Phil Lynott, of course, bass and the bass guitar and vocals. Reproduces the original Decca label, and it's actually yellow vinyl, but for some reason, because of the light in the room, it comes over as a bit orange. But yeah, I mean, fabulous. This is obviously well before Jailbreak and Boys Are Back in Town, when they kind of arguably sort of, became fairly commercial. They're still kind of got this wonderful bluesy kind of Irish folk kind of sound. Still very much with the lyrics about sort of Irish folklore and so on. So the legend of the vagabond, which is all there on the back. But yeah, really nice reissue this. I've been really pleasantly surprised the last few months, some of the reissues I've been buying. have been fairly noise free and haven't needed any cleaning. So it's nice for once not to have a moan about that. Yeah, obviously it's got the rocker on it. Yeah, it's just a really, really great listen from early on in their career. So that's Thin Lizzy and Vagabonds of the Western World. Okay, completely different now. Reissue, a new issue, sorry, of which is a companion record to a release from 2020. This is Morricone Segreto Songbook. So this is the latest release of a sort of compilation of soundtrack music from films scored by Ennio Morricone. The difference with this one, as opposed to his 2020 release, which was Morricone Segreto, is that these are all vocal songs. These are songs, so with vocals, as opposed to just instrumental music. And it's a lovely, lovely listen. So you've got the wonderful, it's from 1962 to 73. So it goes through all the kind of that wonderful spacey kind of sound with the reverbs and stuff that he got in the early mid 60s into kind of psychedelic influences, some slightly soul-y influences as well as he goes into the 70s. Really, really nice listen, excellent listen, in fact. Double album, all different artists. Most of them are sung in, I think, French or Italian. There's one sung in English. But yeah, really good mixture of male and female vocalists. Wasn't familiar with most of them. But yeah, it's nonetheless a really compelling listen and a great companion to this one from 2020. Yeah, I'll recommend them both. Okay, and then the last two are from an artist that that I haven't always enjoyed. Some of her early 90s stuff I wasn't that keen on. It was a bit kind of tuneless, really, even though I like her attitude and she's got a lot of guts and energy. But the last three releases that she did, I've really, really enjoyed. She kind of changed her sound a bit and became a bit more experimental. So the first one is a reissue of her 2004 album, Let England Shake. So this is wonderful PJ Harvey. So this is a 20, is it a reissue from this year? Not altogether too sure, but sounds really, really good. Comes with the inner lyric. I think it's just on regular, yeah, it's just regular black vinyl. And yeah, there's really not a bad moment on this. It's just, all the songs are different. There's some fabulous atmospheres, some acoustic songs she's moving into. Just her vocals, lyrics are really, really interesting. It's just absolutely fabulous listen, and one of, if not probably her best album. Yeah, really, really, really been enjoying that. So yeah, very, very happy with that. And then the last one is just her album that she's released this year, which is Inside the Old Year Dying. Look at the title there, quite remember that. And yeah, like the cover, it's sort of a bit vague and sort of difficult to grasp. Very much kind of more ambient than the album I've just shown, and even the album that she did before that, From the City Down to the Sea. Very, very different kind of feel, much more ambient, laid back. I think she's collaborating with a couple of other artists on this as well. So there's some slightly different vocals on one or two of the tracks. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of the songs like The Nether Edge, and yeah, Prayer at the Gate, All Souls. It's just a wonderful atmospheric listen. If you haven't heard this, this is well worth your time. Yeah, it's wonderful. Really good stuff. Okay, so that's it, guys. Hope everyone is keeping well. Thank God we're still a good month away from Christmas. People are starting to upload stuff, the adverts, the Black Friday. Oh, it's just far be it for me to be a humbug, but you know, I enjoy Christmas when it's here. I know, you know, sometimes I think we get a bit obsessed with it, really. You know, once December's here, it's all full steam into Crimbo. So, but yeah, I hope everyone's keeping well anyway. And yeah, there's a couple of thread videos going around, a competition video as well, I think, which I will hopefully get round to recording in the next few days. In the meantime, I shall bid you adieu, and yeah, keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye bye.